Manipur celebrates 55th Statehood Day. Governor Hajarima Bhala calls upon you to actively contribute to nation building, uphold rule of law and promote collective efforts towards state's empowerment, development and peace. Transport Department, Government of Manipur announces recommissioning of Interstate bus terminus ISBT Kumalam Park Imphal with bus services resuming tomorrow. Annual Asian waterbird census launch at Ramsar site Loktak Lake today. Forest Chief Conservator Longzam Joy Kumar stresses vital role of waterbirds in maintaining wetland ecosystems. Manipur Technical University hosts 3-day international conference on advances in multidisciplinary sciences and engineering. MTU plans to introduce post-diploma and diploma courses in semiconductors and big data. And ex-polo club Wangkai emerged champions of 39th sub-junior men's state-level polo tournament held under the aegis of All Manipur Polo Association at Mapal Kangzebung, Imphal. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Manipur celebrated 55th Statehood Day today, marking its full-fledged statehood in the Indian Union on January 21, 1972. Governor Hajarima Bhala graced the event held at 1st Manipur Rifles Ground in Imphal. In his address, Governor Bhala called upon the youth to actively contribute to nation building, stressing the importance of upholding the rule of law and promoting collective efforts toward the state's empowerment and development. He encouraged innovation and active participation in restoring peace and progress in Manipur. The celebrations began with the Rashtriya salute upon the governor's arrival, followed by an inspection of the parade conducted by Parade Commander, Commandant and Madhunimai of 8 Manipur Rifles. A march passed by 22 contingents led by Commandant Madhunimai showcased units from Combined Manipur Rifles, India Reserve Battalion, Civil Police, male and female, Hill District Civil Police, VDF contingent, NCC Senior Air Wing, 14th NCC Senior Boys and 65th Manipur NCC Girls along with Combined Band Platoon. During the event, certificates of commendations were awarded to Director of State IT Department Nambam Deven, Joint Director G. Robert and Informatics Officer Konsam Vivek. Certificates of appreciation were also presented to former and current district officials including Jiribam DC Krishna Kumar, former Thobal DC Hena Kamai, former Kakching DC Rohit Anand and former None DC Sarat Chandra Aroju for their outstanding service. The event also featured a rendition of the state song Sanalai Bak Manipur by artist from Sri Sri Bal Mukundadev Music College, Imphal.
On this solemn occasion, let's renew our collective resolve to work together for a peaceful, inclusive and prosperous Manipur. Let's honor the sacrifices and aspirations of earlier generations by building a future founded on harmony, opportunity and shared progress. I am confident that with unity of purpose and collective effort, Manipur will continue to advance on the path of stability, development and social cohesion. Honorable Prime Minister, in his message, while saluting sisters and brothers of Manipur for their remarkable courage and unwavering faith in peace and progress, has assured Centre's full and steadfast support to strengthen Manipur's development trajectory. एक बार फिर मैं राज्य स्थापना दिवस के इस गौरवपूर्ण अवसर पर मणिपुर के लोगों को अपनी हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं और बधाई देता हूं।
Manipur Statehood Day observance was also held today at the northern bank of Kangla, organized by the State Home Department. Governor Hajarima Bhala led the dignitaries in hoisting the Indian national tricolour. Chief Secretary Punit Kumar Goyal, heads of several government departments and senior officials of Assam Rifles attended the event. As part of Manipur statehood celebrations today, a monumental national flag was hoisted at Kangla, Nongpok Dorban in Imphal. Speaking on the sidelines, IGAR South Major General Rabrup Singh said hoisting of monumental tricolour at the historic Kangla site was the first of its kind in Manipur. Highlighting Manipur's contributions, General Rabrup Singh said the state is renowned for excellence in sports and has made significant contributions to national defence. He noted that Manipur has one of the highest per capita representations of officers in the Indian Army. During the interaction, media persons repeatedly sought clarifications on reports of frequent dismantling of Indo-Myanmar border fencing by miscreants, but Major General Rabrup Singh gave no response to the questions. It may be mentioned that frequent incidents of cutting or tampering of border fencing have occurred between border pillars 67 and 68 in border pillar 77 area and near border pillars 62 and 62/2.
Sportsmen of the state have done the country proud. Soldiers from the state have done the country proud. We have got the largest number of officers per capita from the state of Manipur in the Indian Army. All our soldiers in the Army, other CAP have done such a credible job. Some of the highest number of gallantry awards have been won by the soldiers from the Manipur state. What better way to recognize on this occasion to install a monumental flag, and for that purpose I take this opportunity to thank the Flag Foundation of India for selecting this as a venue, Manipur state as a venue for installing its 200th flag.
On the occasion of Statehood Day of Manipur, Meghalaya and Tripura, Prime Minister Narendra Modi greeted the people of the three states, praising their cultural richness, sporting spirit and contributions to India's growth. In a post on X, he wished the state's continued progress and development. He stated that people from Manipur are enriching the progress of India. The state's passion towards sports, culture and nature is noteworthy. He wishes that the state continue to move forward on the path of development in the times to come. Union Home Minister Amit Shah also extended greetings, highlighting their development and cultural significance. Transport Department, Government of Manipur announces recommissioning of Interstate Bus Terminus, ISBT Kuman Lampak, Imphal, with bus services resuming tomorrow. According to an official press release issued today, bus services will operate from ISBT Imphal on routes including None, Tamenglong, Ukhrul, Kamzong, Wabagay, Sugnu, Yangangpokpi, Chandel, Leisangthem, Moirang, Kakching and Yairipok. Passengers are instructed to board buses only from ISBT Kuman Lampak and to book tickets exclusively through electronic ticketing machines (ETM) available with conductors or via the official website manipur-statetransport.m and .gov.in and the Starbus Manipur mobile app. For queries and complaints, passengers may contact the manager MST at 878-754-6522. Chief Conservator of Forest Longzam Joy Kumar launched Asian waterbird census at Ramsar site Loktak Lake today. The annual census is jointly conducted by Department of Forest, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Manipur and Loktak Development Authority. Park and Sanctuary DCF Amit Kalar, DFO Bisnupur Waikom Ramabai, Manipur Bird Club Vice President K. Jugeshwar, Bisnupur RFO Moirang H. Gitchandra and RFO Bisnupur M. Nilamani attended the inauguration among others. As part of the census, officials visited Laisoy and Takmu areas surrounding the Loktak Lake for on-site bird counting. A Hongai bird earlier rescued by volunteers from Manipur Bird Club was also released into its natural habitat by Chief Conservator Joy Kumar. Speaking to media, Joy Kumar emphasized the vital role of waterbirds in maintaining wetland ecosystems and stated that the health of a lake is reflected in its waterbird population. He called for collective efforts to conserve Loktak Lake and urged the public to protect and care for its bird life.
Agi laiba se migratory bus sing to Siberia gi Russia gi jaga Mongolia gi China dagi se kilometers thousand laga se da koi oil and sing the sector bus sing se koi sahi ma amuk tang lak se gas ne so gi aing burning thong gi kano si ngak thok chana wi dang ta pham se ma chijak ti bulak cherin sem chano saklen ama sa bola pu man sei khuring e koi na kari do gi koi gi ningon sa ho di loi kha ningon sa ho da koi ningon sing laga koi na pizza bithakna pa dana tawraga tha khati ki ba sing le hoi bising adu nungai hair ne ba aduna ekoi gi ningon sing do ne na khanti si se sing se pari base moi phadana ning thi jana ngak pi semina tawraga amu pam lam dam da halang gi si ekoi si nungai na le si.
Manipur Traffic Control Police Wing issues traffic advisory for the 77th Republic Day celebrations on January 26 and full dress rehearsal on January 24 at Kangla in Imphal. Traffic regulations will be enforced from 6:30 a.m. on both days until the conclusion of the functions in the interest of public safety and smooth conduct of the events. As per the advisory, authorized persons will enter and exit Kangla through the southern gate with parking arranged at Kangla helipad. General public will be allowed entry only on foot through the western gate, while public parking has been arranged along the roadside stretch between Johnstone School and BT Park. Several traffic diversions will be in place across Imphal. Heavy vehicles from Lilong towards Singzamay will be diverted via Pishumthong, while vehicles heading towards Moirangkom will be diverted via Kaisamthong Bridge. Traffic from Mayang Imphal Road towards Kaisampot will be diverted via Tidim Line or Wahengbam Laikai, while vehicles from Koirengay will be diverted through Dinku Road or Assembly Road. Similar diversions will be enforced on routes from Imphal East, Uripo Kangchup Road, New Kasar Road, Tidim Road, Khoyathong and Kumalampak. Restrictions will not apply to authorized and emergency service vehicles. Public has been advised to plan their travel in advance and cooperate with traffic personnel to avoid inconvenience and congestion. On the other hand, Coordination Committee Corcom, a conglomerate of prescribed outfits, declares boycott of the 76th Republic Day on January 26 and calls for 18 hours total shutdown from midnight of January 25 till 6 p.m. of January 26. Press release from Corcom urges general public to cease work and stay at home and boycott the Indian Republic Day celebration. It is, however, noted that the shutdown will be exempted for religious rituals and ceremonies, essential and emergency services. Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch, in association with Mayol Energy Solution, organized an awareness cum voluntary blood donation camp today at Mayol Energy Solution Office Complex, Iroisemba Chingzin, on the occasion of Manipur Statehood Day. The camp was held in collaboration with Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS. As many as 50 volunteers from Mayol Energy Solution voluntarily donated blood during the camp. Speaking on the sidelines, Managing Director of Mayol Energy Solution, Yumnam Devazit, said the camp was organized as a tribute to the state and an expression of love for the land. Meanwhile, General Secretary of IRCS Manipur State Branch, Athokpam Nabachandra, stated that the blood donation drive marked the first camp organized by IRCS Manipur State Branch this year. He pointed out that lack of awareness often results in fewer donors and appealed to the public to come forward for blood donation, emphasizing that blood donation is harmless and life-saving.
Mangza came to labor port Natevco. Components in the life cycle living my life cycle the Suradum Patanda to Mangza Hido Pony and Overdum generate regenerate toxic port never. I give body the season river easy the gi a hen but above 1 liter season Nadana I give bodies in that dark ladies a hen my Miauri. Adugi Saruk to the gi only 350 ml catan people never. Awareness labels to her name behind I am the awareness labels can cut on the dark lay.
Nasi a Koigi Statehood Day gi young leadership ki team na organize toraga Mayol koi blood donation gi program ko koi packet chari sidai sida koi na mayam da pining ba message si Statehood Day gi sida akoi sa sign ka thok chaba adai di leba ki damakta adai ni miyam gi damakta koi na kari kana ba pi banga mi haiba gi wakhan je amuka chingchan ba sigi keno sida team sida koi na organize tok jawni.
Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkham Robindro says Government of India has introduced several welfare schemes for minority communities to ensure inclusive development and urges beneficiaries for proper utilization of these schemes. He was speaking at the distribution of scheduled caste certificates to eligible families of Hayel, Hangun and Pawakchau villages in Mayang Imphal constituency following their recognition as scheduled caste by the government. Speaking at the event held at Hayel Community Hall, organized by Loy's Development Committee Hayel yesterday, the MLA urged beneficiaries to make proper use of these schemes to strengthen socio-economic development.
Parents and students in the exam competitive exam consult experience certificate
Manipur police arrested an accused active cadre of NSC and IM from Mantripukri area under Haingang police station in Imphal East district yesterday. According to police report, arrested person is 29-year-old Lan Hungba Kumba. Police recovered a .32 pistol with a magazine loaded with 4 live rounds, 2 mobile phones with a charger and a black Pulsar and 160 two-wheeler without registration number from his possession. Further investigation is underway. In continuation on the government's war on drugs campaign, Manipur Police, Central Forces, Forest Authorities and district officials destroyed poppy plantation on the Kamson Hill Range in Senapati district. The poppy cultivation spanning over 10 acres were destroyed by a combined team of Senapati Police Station, Reserve Line Senapati, B/109 CRPF, C/142 CRPF, F-36 CRPF, Forest Department and Executive Magistrate officials. The combined team also destroyed several sheds built at the illegal plantation site and items used in cultivation, including Roundup herbicides and salt packets. A case has been registered at Senapati Police in this regard. VDF Hairok Igoi Commander Kumantem Gunadhor urged government to address the grievances of Village Defence Force VDF personnel, particularly in cases involving loss of lives. He made the appeal while extending financial assistance to the family of late VDF personnel Laishram Buddha of Hairok Part 1, Mayai Laikai. A monetary assistance of 1,38,000 rupees was handed over, contributed collectively by 287 VDF personnel. Joint Action Committee Against Brutal Killing of Oinam Ningol Thoibi Pisakcha has been formed in connection to the suspicious death of Thoibi alias Pisakcha. A press release of Aikoigi Club Singzamay Oinam Tingel informed that the committee was formed after holding an emergency meeting attended by the residents of the locality, club representatives and Mera Paibi to demand authorities to probe the incident and bring justice to the victim. It may be mentioned that 78-year-old Oinam Thoibi alias Pisakcha was found dead under suspicious circumstance in her home yesterday afternoon. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on MTU hosting 3-day international conference on advances in multidisciplinary sciences and engineering. So keep watching Impact News.
Nidamadi JE ki quality maming lairaba coaching institute Akas Educational Service Limited Manipur gi oina Imphal Center hangduk jaragani. Coaching institute asida residential amadi non-residential ki kudong jaba laijagani. Hen akupa marol gi damal TLT Sports Academy Tharoijam Imphal West natraga 9862928892 natraga 7005530701 natraga Akas Educational Services Limited ki website amadi Facebook page tagi Kangla bayagani.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Department of Basic Sciences, Manipur Technical University, MTU, today kick off a 3-day international conference on advances in multidisciplinary sciences and engineering, ICAMSE 2026. The event brings together researchers, academicians, and students from India and abroad. Speaking on the occasion, NIELIT Director General Professor Madan Mohan Tripathi highlighted the importance of emerging technologies like AI, semiconductors, IoT, and cybersecurity in driving sustainable development. He encouraged institutions and students to contribute to nation building through innovation. MTU Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chan Babu, who presided over the event, outlined the university's plans to expand research and academic offerings, including PhD programs, new postgraduate streams, and diploma courses in semiconductors and big data. He said plans are also underway to introduce postgraduate programs in 20 different streams by the end of this year. He also announced the launch of a research journal and initiatives to strengthen international collaborations, including a proposed twinning program with Swansea University. As a part of the function, compilations of the conference abstracts was released and plenary talk was also held. Faculty members, officials, staffs and students of MTU NIELIT attended the event.
We are going to launch another 5 more master program in the basic science area, 3 more postgraduate programs, and in humanities, another 3 more programs. This is in the pipeline. Along with that, university is seriously thinking for introducing 2 different postgraduate diploma programs. One is postgraduate diploma in semiconductor, another one is postgraduate diploma in big data science.
International School of Design INSD today inaugurated its Imphal branch, offering new opportunities for students aspiring to pursue careers in interior design. The institute has been set up at RISS College campus in Maitram, Imphal West. Manipur Architects Forum President, Architect Gitchandra Nepram, former Forum President, Architect Joychandra Aribam, and several other prominent personalities attended the inauguration program. Speaking on the occasion, INSD Director Architect Sapam Elliott said, the Imphal branch is the first of its kind in Manipur and aims to provide quality design education to students who have completed class 12 or graduation. He stated that students can now learn various design courses at the institute without having to spend huge amount of money outside the state. He added that the institute has tied up with some reputed companies so that students completing the programs will also get opportunities for internships and job placements.
Manipur Satrasingna architect Natavako, architect winning ba, interior designer winning ba, Angang Singna, Tambada Kudungsa, Mayok Nari Manipur. Hosipau the Manipur, lady interior designer Mayamsi, Mapalom, the Manipurian Parliament, Tamaga Lakmatani. Azuna, Koina, Adugi Poto, Awaba, the Tamning Mayorgo, but Kudungsa, the Levin, Muramuduna, Sata Kayamazu lady. Adugi Mayam do, Adugi difficulty Mayam do, Koina, Kokna, Idana, Quista, INSD Infalna, known as Mahangza, and Yaki facilities, the Yabasi, class 12 lawyer Bangang Sinko, the graduation lawyer Masagi, Singna, diploma courses, say Yamagi, say any diploma courses lay, the certificate courses lay, 3 months and 6 months certificate courses, and a degree courses. 12 lawyer Bangang the degree courses is the best score.
Biramangol College Sawombung marked its 53rd Foundation Day today. The celebration was held at the college campus. Speaking at the function, Principal Dr. A. Jibanlata highlighted the significant contribution of Biramangol College in shaping generations of students. She also acknowledged that the college continues to face various shortcomings. During the event, attendees paid homage to departed founder members of the college. Gifts were also presented to former governing body members and student union representatives. Central Agriculture University CAU Imphal's annual calendar for 2026 was released today by Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala. The calendar release function was held at CAU Iroi Semba. Vice Chancellor Dr. Anupam Mishra, Director of Extension Education Professor P.H. Ranjit Sharma, University Registrar Dr. T.R. Sharma and CAU Imphal Dean, among others, graced the occasion. Two-day professional development program for teachers of Don Bosco institutions was held yesterday and today at Don Bosco Church campus in Sangakpham, Imphal, bringing together around 80 to 90 teachers from Don Bosco Langzing and Don Bosco Higher Secondary School, Chingmeirong. Speaking on the sidelines, Professor and Life Skills Coach at Christu Jayanti Academy, Bengaluru, Dr. Jonas Richard, stressed the need for a major shift in educational approaches, stating that 19th century principles are still being used to deal with 21st century children. He emphasized the importance of managing, motivating and guiding students in ways that help them grow into progressive individuals with a strong sense of gratitude and social commitment. Dr. Jonas led sessions on educators' mindset, collaborative excellence and strengthening school branding through teachers amid equipping educators with modern pedagogical tools and 21st century skills.
Teachers, I'm happy that I could play, though there are many speakers, I'm happy to be part of as one of the speakers for these programs, and I'm happy and I'm inspired by the way that you are already managing your classes and your institutions, and impressed by your committed effort to the institution and to the students. Please continue to grow, continue to work on the student development. Definitely, when a teacher gives his or her best, the institution will develop. I deeply appreciate the Salesian fathers, especially the principal, Father Hans Ignas, and the other fathers who are here, and so that their motivation and guidance is helping the teachers. I'm happy the students are lucky to study in a Don Bosco schools like this.
Art Society Manipur and Manipur Cultural Integration Conference invite entries from artists and sculptors for the 12th Maharaj Kumar Priyo Bhatta Singh Memorial Art Exhibition 2026. The exhibition will be held from February 17 to 20. Artists may submit works in painting, sculpture and graphic print making by February 5. Selected entries will be considered for the award and honorable mention, carrying cash prizes of 20,000 rupees and 5,000 rupees respectively, along with the citation and stole. Further details are available at the Office of Art Society Manipur, Ningthem Pukrimapal. 7th Kundongbam Brozendro Theatre Festival 2026, organized by Kundongbam Brozendro Cultural Trust, concluded today at Jawaharlal Nehru Dance Academy, JNMDA, Imphal. The festival, which began on January 18, was held under the theme Theatre for an Inclusive Society. The closing ceremony was graced by JNMDA Vice Chairman Longzam Joychandra and retired IAS officer Dr. R.K. Nimai. Speaking on the occasion, Longzam Joychandra shared a brief history of the emergence of theatrical art in Manipur after the 1930s, noting that early plays were based on local narratives with a surge in new productions post-1950. He credited departed theatre personalities for opening the gates of theatre world in the state and stressed the importance of remembering and honoring their significant contributions. He also emphasized the need for a strong sense of history to safeguard society. As part of the closing event, the play Kaishum Sangda Radha, directed by Dr. S. Thani Laima of Kenzonglang Kairao, was staged.
Atma pendi na bati damak ta koi nakra tawjaba masina hore ibana haram sinda acho chenga kama sekuma senki ngama pina na ko na jabase masi ki jadi se koi na thaduk triwono kini jati sigi magi khongjet se kanbang ngam gani.
All Manipur Ethnical Sociocultural Organization, All Manipur Art and Culture Student Union, and Manipuri Nat Kanbalup have issued a joint press statement questioning whether traditional norms of Meitei weddings are being strictly followed. The organizations warned that they would closely monitor adherence to customary wedding practices and urged local clubs, organizations, associations and Meira Paibi groups to cooperate in safeguarding and preserving Meitei culture and traditions. People pay tribute to Nupilal warrior Ima Longzam Rajani on her 36th death anniversary today. Nupilal Memorial Association Manipur organized the observance at its head office in Dera Bazar, Imphal. Members of the association, along with family members of late Rajani, offered floral tributes to her portrait as a mark of respect. Speaking at the event, Steering Committee Secretary of the association, Longzamba Meitei Netazi, said the observance was held to honor the courage displayed by Ima Rajani during the historic Nupilal. In weather update, Manipur experienced a minimum temperature of 6.2 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 23.6 degrees Celsius today. According to ICAR Agro-Meteorological Unit Lamphel-Pat, relative humidity was reported at 89% in the morning and 36% in the afternoon. Centre notifies Central Motor Vehicles Second Amendment Rules 2026 to strengthen compliance in user fee payment at toll plazas on national highways. The amendments aim to improve electronic toll collection efficiency, enhance transparency, and curb user fee evasion. Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highways says the new rules will support National Highways Authority of India in promoting technology-driven tolling systems for sustained development and maintenance of National Highway network. As per the amended provisions, a no objection certificate (NOC) for transfer of vehicle ownership or interstate transfer will not be issued unless all pending user fees are cleared. Additionally, commercial vehicles applying for a national permit must ensure there are no unpaid toll dues. Now moving on to international news, a Japanese court sentences Tetsuya Yamagami to life imprisonment for the 2022 assassinations of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Yamagami admitted to shooting Abe during an election campaign speech in Nara and was arrested at the scene. Investigators confirmed that he used a homemade firearm with similar weapons later recovered from his apartment. Shinzo Abe was shot from behind at close range shortly after beginning his speech. He was airlifted to a hospital but succumbed to his injuries despite emergency treatment. NASA astronaut Sunita Williams retires from the space agency after 27 years of distinguished service, effective from the 27th of last month, NASA announced today. In a statement, NASA said Williams flew 3 missions to International Space Station, spending 608 days in space, the second highest by a NASA astronaut, and completed 9 spacewalks, totaling over 62 hours, the most by a woman. She was also the first person to run a marathon in space. The Indian origin astronaut first flew in 2006 aboard Space Shuttle Discovery and later commanded the ISS during Expedition 33. Her final mission was in 2024-25, commanding Expedition 72 aboard Boeing Starliner and SpaceX Crew 9. A retired U.S. Navy captain with over 4,000 flight hours, Williams also contributed extensively to astronaut training and future moon missions. NASA hailed her as a trailblazer who inspired generations in advanced human space exploration. Now the sports news. Ex-Polo Club Wangkai emerged champions of the 39th Sub-Junior Men's State-Level Polo Tournament held under the aegis of All Manipur Polo Association at Mapal Kangzebung, Imphal. In the final play today, Ex-Polo Club Wangkai defeated Assam Rifles Polo Team A by 7-4 goals. For the winning team, TH Santosh scored 4 goals, L Atangba netted 2, while P Ojit added 1 goal. For Assam Rifles Polo Team A, as Bonbon scored 3 goals and M. Kubir scored 1. With the victory, ex-Polo Club Wankai lifted the trophy along with a cash prize of 50,000 rupees, while runners-up Assam Rifles Polo Team A receive 40,000 rupees cash prize along with the trophy. The closing ceremony was attended by YAS Secretary and Praveen, YAS Director Dr. M. Veto, Registrar of Societies Manipur W. Ibohal, and All Manipur Polo Association President Dr. K. Sarat Chandra, who distributed prizes and awards to outstanding teams and players. A total of 34 polo teams participated in the tournament, which was conducted on a knockout basis. Uniforms were distributed to the players and officials of FC Imphal competing in the 16th Women's Senior Football League. The distribution program, held at Place 7 Turf Ground, Kwakaitel, Mayai Koibi, was attended by Patsoi AC MLA S. Kunjakishwar, FC Imphal Founder President Bale Takhel, FC Imphal Co-Founder L. Ishwar Das, Advisor KSH Shyam Babu, and members of the football club. Team of FC Imphal comprising 3 goalkeepers, 9 defenders, 8 midfielders and 4 forward players. Altogether, 24 players are competing in the Football League under All Manipur Football Association, being hosted at Kurai Lamlong Tongkong Artificial Turf Ground, which will begin on January 28. Officials of the football club are Aying B. Lukram as manager and coaches S.H. Hemarani, T. Sundar, Rosan Salam and P. Bebekananda. 10 teams from different parts of the state will compete in the Football League in 2 different groups. In the opening match of the Football League, FC Imphal will play against YWC Tambalkong. Speaking on the occasion, Patsoi AC MLA S. Kunjakishwar remarked that people must not fail to acknowledge the sacrifice, dedication and contribution made by family members of sportspersons and athletes of the state who are representing and bringing pride to then state in global sporting events.
I guardian punamukta ina request songjaning mase Manipur imale baksa hojik lei status gi hena hengat gi sana basina khoi oidoine ba malem na saktai bse sana basina khoi ta ina khoi gi pikraba single baksa gi world gi olympic ta medal lokleisa asa ide toi samuksu football jam pamna hujarakpane yam kan hona bio this kaile ai site gi kasu wat pub dile ro bale khoi gi ado physically morally and financially anytime anywhere my roidum ai nek ngam khoi dum tawjege.
New office bearers of Manipur Cricket Association for the term 2025-28 has been appointed. In the general election of MNCA held today, Nongthombam Jiko has been appointed as President, HAJARIMAYUM Biswajit as Vice President, L. Gidranjan as General Secretary, Syed Muzibur Rahman as Joint Secretary, Chongtham Nishikanta as Treasurer, and Ngangom Joy Chandra as Member of Management Committee. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur celebrates 55th Statehood Day. Governor Jakumar Bhala calls upon you to actively contribute to nation building, uphold rule of law and promote collective efforts towards state's empowerment, development and peace. Transport Department Government of Manipur announces recommissioning of Interstate bus terminus Kuman Lampak, Imphal, with bus services resuming tomorrow. Annual Asian waterbird census launch at Ramsar site Loktak Lake today. Forest Chief Conservator Longdam Joy Kumar stresses vital role of waterbirds in maintaining wetland ecosystems. Manipur Technical University hosts 3-day international conference on advances in multidisciplinary sciences and engineering. MTU plans to introduce post-diploma and diploma courses in semiconductors and big data. And ex-Polo Club Wankai emerged champions of 39th Sub-Junior Men's State-Level Polo Tournament held under the aegis of All Manipur Polo Association at Mapal Kamzaibung, Imphal. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next, Primetime Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
International School of Design na Manipur ahanbo ina interior design tambagi khudongchaba pizeri. Class 12 amadi graduate lawyer ba satra singi damakta UGC na approved tawraba certificate diploma amadi